All right, so we're back again. Episode 9, Journey of an Entrepreneur. Today we got a special episode. We're going to be critiquing our business website. I got here my co-host, Carlin Humphrey.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you feeling, man? What's
Hello,
going on?
hello. Well, we're about to roast our website, so y'all get ready. All
Am
right,
I
so
ready?
yeah, so but first, before we roast our website and dissect it, we are going to have to prep our lens in which we have to roast our website, right? So, Carlin, get out a pen or pencil.
All right.
And the audience, if you're watching, viewers, if you're watching, please get out a pen or pencil. All right. And place that pen on the top of your head. All right.
Like this?
Yes, like that. So everyone who buys anything has an antenna on the top of their head. And the antenna has a frequency which is WIIFM, and it stands for what's in it for me. So whenever you're buying something and you're looking at something, you instinctively say, what's in it for me, right? All right, so you could put your pin down so your arm doesn't fall off. All right. So when we are have a business, when we have a product or service, we shoot things out into the market, into the universe, right? And we're trying to make it stick, make it hit that one person, right? So Carlin, put your antenna back on. All right. So I'm shooting my messages to Carlin on to his antenna, and if it doesn't hit the frequency of what's in it for him, it's not going to hit his antenna, it's not going to go to his mind, and it's not going to reach his pockets, right? So, whenever we have a marketing or a service or trying to sell, we have to touch the what's in it for them. All
Gotta
right?
hit the antenna.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Pause. But yeah, so now so now we're going to look through the lens and dissect our old website and our new website. And this is good practice because we're going to be revamping our website. And there's a lot of things that doesn't reach that frequency of what's in it for the customer. And so, and this is going to tie into next week's video where we go deep dive into how to build a website, different things of different platforms of where you could build your website, coding, or and just different thing, pricing, and just help you out on the journey because we all started somewhere and didn't know what to do. So we're just gonna show you what we learned, and yeah. So, all right, Carlin, we are
Woo.
going to get started. So I'm gonna let you share your screen and drive the vehicle.
All right. Well, without further ado, let me show you all the first iteration. Again, so this was our previous website that we had, and it was well, I guess let me not spoil anything. We'll just dive right in.
Yeah.
So this is the homepage right here, and we wanted to start off with a little slideshow of basically what we wanted to do. So if I go back, so this was, and I'm gonna hit the pause button. So this was the first thing that we wanted people to see: fitness, nutrition, mental health, all in one app. Succinct, yes. But one thing I noticed already, Ty, this thing was moving way too fast. I couldn't even I couldn't even get that messaging down. That was kind of like a slogan that we wanted to really hit.
hmm
And as I'm looking at it right now, like I wouldn't have really caught that because this thing, I mean, I'll press play. What's that? One Mississippi, two Mississippi, okay, three Mississippi, maybe. So, you know, oh wait, I did not hit. Oh, and now it's not even
Okay.
going
Well,
on its own anymore. So, oh,
okay. There we
so
go.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
so
The
all yeah.
Yeah, so the first thing that strikes me after learning and reading and stuff, we're not touching on any pain points, right? When someone goes to, what's in it for them, right? We did say mental health, fitness, nutrition, all in one app, right? But we also have to touch on their pain points, like, you know, what's it gonna do for them? You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
kind of like,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Exactly. And to that point, right? So it says fitness, nutrition, mental health. Well, what is it like, easier fitness, better fitness, or
Mhm.
improved nutrition, or mental health? Like we don't really dive into what it is. It's just like, okay, it's very general.
Yeah,
Like you said, it doesn't hit any pain points, it doesn't create any emotional triggers for the particular user that's reading that. So yeah, that's definitely one thing. And I know we have under like the this learn more button, but one thing that we've learned is you only have what 5-10 seconds before you lose people's attention spans, and sometimes people don't want to just read more; they want to get it now. So
yeah,
um,
yeah.
yeah.
So the main thing taken of that first thing on the website have a great hook that touches on pain points, gets them to think and make that frequency connection of it's something that's, what's in it for me? Oh, this is in it for me, right? So okay, so we could go
Yep.
to the
Yep. And I do want to preface all this by saying, obviously hindsight is 2020. At the time, these seemed like the greatest ideas on planet Earth, but as you look back and you see where you started, you realize, what you were thinking then is not necessarily was the smartest move. But it's always good to go back and review these things so that like where you were and what you shouldn't be doing moving forward. So
yeah.
okay, but yeah, so we can scroll down, right? So we have here where we wanted to show more about our fitness plans. So we
Hmm.
have the Tiller fitness plans. We've got sort of what our app looks like. We
Hmm.
have the features: weight loss management, muscle building, flexibility, and balance. And these are for all the different areas, right? So Ty, I'll ask you what is like the first thing that kind of stands out to you for these three sections here?
Okay, so right now we're missing really we're touching it a little bit, but we're really missing the frequency, right? Of what's in it for me or the customer, right? We have what we do, the weight loss management, the muscle build, the flexibility and balance, and we're showing our stuff. People do not care about your stuff at all. They care of what's it's gonna do for me, right? So maybe putting something on fitness like um lose are losing this will make you lose weight, like countless examples. Or are you struggling with fitness? Well, here's a solution. This plan will allow you to reach your goals that you dreamed of in 6 months or 3 months, right? Something that like, oh, really catches them. This is just showing about stuff that people don't really care about, right? Well,
Yep,
I care about some of them, but.
yeah, I agree. And so I think the best metaphor that I can think of is it's like a book, right? And is this an interesting book with, that whenever you're reading the, I guess the I don't know, at the back of the book where it has kind of this, summary or the plot and stuff like that, is it interesting? Or is this a book where it looks kind of boring? And to me, this looks like it. I see all the information that it presents, right? And it's like, okay, but what piques my interest?
Mhm.
Um, and I don't see anything like that. So if I was in a library and I was picking up this book, I would see, hey, okay, well, yeah, it seems pretty generic, pretty basic. Nah, this is not the read I want. So
Yeah.
you want to try to give an interesting read for the users is
And
what,
connect
yeah.
with them. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, and connect with them. Like like think of the professors or teachers or preachers or anybody that you're like, man, this person's amazing. Not because he or she gave all the credentials and things like that. The stuff they were saying related to you. You know, if they're like a famous person, they did a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, how's that affect my life?
Hmm.
That
Yep.
doesn't affect me,
Yep.
so I'm not gonna care. But if they give me something that I could better my life or show me that I was once in your shoes, I've done this, and this is the results, and I could get you those results as well, I'm gonna be all in and listen more, you know? So
Oh yeah. Yep. You could be the smartest person in the world, but if you can't understand how to relay your information and to get people to connect to what you're saying, then all that information in your head is lost. And just like with a business, you can have the best product, but if you're not hitting that right frequency, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's your product won't be seen or won't be cared about. So
yeah.
okay,
All
let's
right.
move
So
on.
yeah, yeah. This is same stuff, same stuff. Okay, we'll stop at the investment part.
Okay.
Okay, so this section was really kind of trying to convey the value of Dash or the value of wellness and fitness, right? We get the how much people spend on luxury items and versus how much they spend on their health. And everybody knows that you're supposed to prioritize your health at some way or fashion, way, we only get one life. It's logically we should prioritize our health. Obviously, through stress and different things in life and different circumstances, we don't. And people know that prioritizing your health is hard. You don't want to do it. It takes time, it takes energy. This generation don't care about time and energy. They want it now, right? So, we're trying to convey the value, but it's not really connecting to that frequency, right? It's like, okay, this is how much the average person spends. This is how much they spend on wellness. Okay. What's that got to do with me?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hitting a frequency. That's the thing I'm seeing. What are you seeing, Carlin?
Well, the main thing that I see on this is it seems like a lot of words.
Oh yeah.
I, you know, and just, thinking about the website, for people that are just scrolling through and don't know anything about what Dash Wellness is, I see a lot of words on here, and I still don't really see like what we do. And I guess like what would have helped here is to, instead of like two or three sentences, like really quick hitters that really details what we not necessarily what we do per se, but like what we can provide for them based off
Mhm.
our product. And so I don't, I mean, we talk about a lot of general things, $18,000 annually on things like dining out, luxury. Yeah, those are, cool facts to know, but again, does it really hit a point for people? And so yeah, I think it's just a lot of words, but um not enough information to that really grabs our users. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I agree. It's kind of the same across the board. I mean, we in the last slide we talked about, help, experience like helping with their experience in reaching certain weight loss or strength training or something, but it's not really, I don't think it really connects. And so yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all right, so this one, I mean, it honestly it shouldn't even be there. Like it's
Y-
it's tough to, but I mean, it's interesting, yeah, but it doesn't, it, it's not, it
It's
doesn't
not relevant.
align with the page. Like, it's just, I'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
throw something on there and see what sticks, right?
Yeah, yeah. What it reminds me is back when we were in elementary school and we had to take a test, and in the test it was like, which one of these is not relevant to the conversation, and
Uh-huh.
and, and he had to pick the answer choices, and yeah, I think this it reminds me for what we're trying to do. This not doesn't necessarily
Yeah, it
fit
does.
with yeah and it's a whole bunch of words and um yeah, not our best
Yeah,
take,
not
not
a
our best
best
take.
fit. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, is
yeah,
that the
yeah.
end of
This
the,
ain't this ain't in this isn't hitting anybody's antenna.
yeah.
I'll put that one on me. The next one's on you.
All right, the the personal wellness. Again, we have a bibliography, a whole a whole paragraph and some more. It's just too much. People are not going to read that. Better bullet points and then touching on their pain points more and matching that frequency of what's in it for me. So, we
At the
can,
time, at the time, this sounded amazing.
oh
When
yeah,
I was writing this, oh yes, it was.
yeah.
I thought it was
So
gold.
yeah, so we'll just go through the home pages of it. So we won't be on here for 10 hours because that's the main thing people look at. So I guess we can move to the updated website.
Okay.
And so we added more videos, um, but we still this is the current one. We added more videos, but it doesn't connect with the what's in it for me. It kind of does, but it really doesn't. What do you think, Carlin?
Yeah, I mean, definitely an improvement from the website that we had before. From a technical standpoint, it looks better with the motion and the um, with the videos, but still, it doesn't necessarily hit. I mean, we still have the same slogan: fitness, nutrition, mental health, all in one app. It we look at this fitness section, discover dash wellness tailored fitness plans designed to meet your unique goals, whether you want to lose weight, gain muscle, and enhance your dietary habits. It's moving too fast to even read all of this,
Yeah.
so yeah, so really that makes all all the information in there kind of useless if they can't read, and nobody's gonna go
Go
try to
back. Yeah.
yeah wait till it rolls back
Yeah.
around again like a carousel.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
yeah.
we'll scroll down. Um,
Right.
all right. So
I
go
oh
ahead.
yeah, I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
Yeah, I mean, ready to lose weight, burn calories, gain muscle. Um, someone could go on the website. Yeah, I guess I'm ready. Okay. And
Yeah.
then we say, here's how. And we go,
Oh
well, when you see, we'll just go straight into what we do and not really g- show what we do, but then touch back on the pain points. We don't do that. So what do you
yeah.
have about?
Yeah. Well, the first thing I notice is the button doesn't work here. So yeah, I think
No, I think
in
I think we're supposed to have an arrow pointing down or something.
yeah, and one of the reasons why we're also looking to update our website is I believe yeah that arrow isn't
Well,
popping up. Let me
don't worry about that. We'll
okay yeah okay yeah but yes I mean I really do like that it's kind of a quick hitter, ready to lose weight, burn calories, or gain muscle. I like the graphic. It feels like sort of a gets started thing, but yeah, but then it's like here's how, and like we're well. where do you go? And we can actually go to that page if somebody were to say, okay, well, yeah, let's look into it. Then it'll bring it back here. But I mean, I don't not like that section here. I think it's nice and succinct, and I think it's a good lead into where we want to go. But that's just my take.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll scroll down. So basically, just like on um the last website, we have the same stuff, but some of the videos are different. So it's basically all the same. So we could just well, we could scroll down a little bit
Yeah.
lower to the so now we give the features that we have that we didn't have on the other website, but it doesn't really tie into the pain points, which we when we update our website, we're gonna
Hmm.
try to deep dive into the pain points because that's getting into the emotional side. This is more
Hmm.
like logical. This is
Yep.
what it has, but sales is emotional. So this is what we have to change with our website.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Ty. I was going to reference the if anybody who remembers high school English class, and we have the ethos, pathos, and logos, right? You see a lot of logos, a lot of information, a lot of logic, but not necessarily like Ty was saying the passion or the emotion of that leads people to actually go in and click and to make that sale. So
Yeah.
yes, we'll definitely be looking to update that in the future.
Yeah. So we'll just keep scrolling. And yeah, just
Optimize nutrition. Oh, yeah. Again, sort of the same things. Optimize nutrition, elevate health, and balance diets. Again, I like the where in the fitness one it was more clear, but with this one it feels more vague. Um,
mhm.
where it's like elevate health, how balanced diets, how optimize nutrition. Yeah, it just seems a little bit more general. Whereas the in the fitness one, it was burn calories, lose weight, like those gain muscle.
Yeah.
It was more clear what we were what we
Yeah.
can do.
Like maybe
Yeah.
we can say something towards nutrition, like I don't know, like enjoy your meals while enjoy the meals that you eat without while losing weight without having to cut out your favorite foods or something like that, or something that
Hmm.
kind of gives people like, oh yeah, I want to do nutrition, but I got to cut out stuff. Well, maybe you don't have to cut out too much things. So we kind of target what they're thinking about and give them
Hmm.
that frequency. So,
Yep.
all right. Yeah, so pretty much all the same. And then going into logic, same thing with the
Yep. The mental health, enhance mindfulness, reduce stress, build confidence.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not bad. I mean, reduce stress, but yeah, it's still little general. But
Yeah.
and
Yeah, so
then
we give our programs and different stuff.
we're not saying it's bad to have like all these
Hmm.
features and stuff. Like you do need to have that information on them so they know like okay, what are you actually doing, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
it's just like again with the ethos, pesos, logos, it's great to have emotion, passion, but you do need to provide a little bit of like logical information for the users in order to make whatever you're trying to sell uh legitimate. So
Yeah. All right. So we'll just hurry up and scroll through. We still have the same investment thing that we went through, and then our pricing.
and so Ty, what do you think about this money section here? So I mean, I have a lot of things on this.
Yeah, I think it's not touching any pain points, it's just giving information like people that are coming for wellness, they see a monthly fitness plan, nutrition, and then a mental health plan. Well, some people are like, well, I don't go to the mental health, the psychiatrist. I don't even do really nutrition, so that those numbers don't mean really anything to me. So what's in it for me? What's on their antenna? I think that's missing in this, in my opinion.
Exactly. I think, if we were to rephrase some of these instead of saying just average cost for a customized monthly fitness plan, very generic, very straightforward, no flavor to it, right? If we were to say, are you looking for a fitness trainer? Well, this or are you looking for a customized fitness plan? Well, this is how much it's going to cost. For the nutrition one, right? Like were you looking for to hire a nutritionist? That's what it's going to cost. Were you planning to get a therapist? This $300 is what you would be looking at. Like stuff like that. I mean, I think kind of adds a little bit more and say for someone that was looking for a therapist, wow, $300 a month. That's kind of a lot. And then something we could say to tie into, well, you can get all of that
Yeah, and
for $15.
yeah, I mean, and then what, like for example, the nutrition, like, you know, okay, they may have a nutrition plan that costs that much, but are they going to get the results? Are you
Hmm.
going to spend that much money and get results?
Yep.
Maybe, maybe not. Or maybe you could spend this and get the results. When people shop, a lot of plans don't tell them how to shop, what to get when they shop. Well, maybe some do, but our plans have pricing and different stuff. So, we can say, you know, nutrition plans, they don't relate to you the way you should. We can cut out the waste for you with our nutrition plans. We cut it out so you can get the right plan that makes you reach your goal. Because at the end of the day, they want to reach a goal. So we have to target it to reaching a goal. This will get you to reach your goal while spending less money. Pay, not just our monthly plan, but also on your nutrition, your shopping bill. We'll show you pricing and how the recipes and different stuff will
Hmm.
translate into not just $15 a month, but also actually saving you money when you grocery shop. So
Yep.
there's different things. So
Yep. I mean, like you said before, what's in it for me? What's going to hit this antenna? Maybe, for that last bullet, we say you can get all of these things and save you hundreds of dollars a month in the process. Or yeah, something along that line.
Mhm.
Telling people, hey, we will give you a substitute for these and for a fraction of the price. Something to get people to say, hey, okay, well, I see what it's doing for me. It's helping me save money
Save money, but also get results. Because at the
and
end
get
of the day,
results.
they're only here for a result. So
Yep, yep, yep,
you will save money, but also it will help
yep.
you get your results
Hmm.
faster, better, stronger. So when you're doing the what's in it for me, they want to know if it's faster, if it's more efficient, if it, save them time, save them money. Those are the things you have to put out in the
Hmm.
marketplace.
Yep.
Because if you're not saving people's time, like for example, Carlin, you worked at Amazon, right? Why is
Hmm.
Amazon such a great company that grew like that? It's because they save time. No one wants to go to the store. They want it faster. Save them time, to save them the effort and different stuff. So that's
Yep.
what we have to relay in our marketing and our stuff.
Hmm.
This right here is not really doing it.
Yep. You're right. All right. So moving on, and then we have just ready to get started. So after all of that, are you ready to get started?
Yeah. So
And that would take us, well, if this was still an active website, it would take us to the join now page. Okay, and this would show us to all our plans and whatnot. But I will go back
Yeah. So
and
yeah, so now we're just gonna go through one section. So if you went on the through the home screen, the home pet tab and clicked on um one of those things. Yeah, so we have our stuff and then we say view our fitness features, right? So we'll go to that one. And so this is getting better, right, Carlin? Is it
I
better?
think so. Reach your
Yeah.
ideal body in 6 months or less. Yep, it kind of details what we can provide for
Yeah.
our users. Yep.
It's hitting on the time.
My antenna is tingling slightly.
Yeah, so hitting on the time. Um, and then we touch on pain points. What are some obstacles that stop people from working out? Well, their work schedule, equipment, their routines. So the more we touch on the obstacles and we touch on the better, faster, stronger, quicker, less efficient, more efficient, then we're able to tune into that frequency of what's in it for me.
Okay. And then we kind of show what was already on the homepage. We
Yeah.
we put it here as well. Again, we go through more features, customized workout plans built for you, 700 plus dynamic exercises, keep track of your reps and weights seamlessly. So again, just a lot of, features, but
Hmm.
not necessarily what we can provide for our users and how
Yeah.
it's better than what they currently have.
Yeah.
Like you said, how is it going to help them get the results they need?
Yeah. And I mean, we got paragraphs on there.
Yeah.
So maybe cutting down the bullet points.
Yeah.
I mean, on the first one, we say design to fit your unique goals, so it's kind of doing that, whether you're trying to lose weight, build muscle, but it's too much information. I think if we do bullet
Hmm.
points, touch on their pain points, show what we do a little bit, I think it'll have better traction and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Yep. Agreed. Most people aren't going to want to read, what was on the homepage and then read what's on here.
Yeah.
You're reading a dissertation at that point.
Yeah. And so we have the next, unlock wellness and then just join now, which will take them to the payment plan
Yep.
stuff. So all right, so then we'll go to the last thing for today, the get started now page.
All right.
All right. So what do you think of the first one? Um I mean, yeah, just it's the get started now. So we
Probably,
say begin your wellness today. Yeah.
yeah. Right.
Um, so we tell them how to get started from our website. Um, we're on the mobile app. We're not, providing stuff through our website. So, relaying the process here.
Yep. So step one, to download the app. Step two, complete the onboarding questionnaire. Step three, sign up for the Dash Pass. So yeah, I mean, again, this is good information. I do like that it's very, succinct and, telling people what to do in order to start. Of course, this would be later in the process once somebody's committed
Oh
to
yeah.
beginning. So really, if we don't fix the other
Yeah.
portions, then this is kind of a mute point. Nobody's going to want to get started, but it does go through the steps, makes it easy for them to um, get to that point. What do you think, Ty?
Yeah, yeah. So, and we critiqued it, but we're still on this journey of learning business, of
Mhm.
learning website development and marketing and targets and hook points. So, what we're saying today will change tomorrow, right? As we grow and learn, because business is a lot of failure. It only takes one success to be successful, really. So,
Mhm.
Carlene, got any last words and then any inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, I would say my last words are your homepage, that, your first, presentation or point of contact for your user. I think from what I got out of this is we want to be able to hit those emotional buttons right then and there. That's what gets people to stick in and want to read more. And, I think we kind of went too into the logic and providing, like I said, the features and stuff like that. But why should they sign up? Why are they on this site? Why, like, how can we help? We really needed to relay that to our users instantly because again, people aren't going to want to read all of that stuff. They want that information quickly. And, after you've got them hooked, then you can go more into the details and this
Mhm.
how to get started and tell them more about the features and stuff like that. But I think we were too feature heavy and not enough storytelling in a sense.
Yeah. And for me, I read this book, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. So when you're the business, you want to be the person along the journey that assists the hero. Whether you're the sidekick, whether you're, someone just sheltering the hero while he's injured and preparing to fight the enemy again, right? So the business doesn't, you cannot be the
The
hero.
hero.
If you're the hero, it's all about you. And you miss the frequency of what's in it for the customer. Because
Hmm.
when you're the hero, everybody praises you, and stuff like that. But you want to be the person assisting it. So, you see a lot of commercials that when they play into the emotional side, like there's different commercials where I think there was an Apple commercial or something where someone couldn't hear well and they had the Apple
Yep.
AirPod in and then he was like, "Oh, I can hear it better," And so everybody touched on that. It wasn't necessarily all about the Apple. It's really the connection they made with the emotional side of the customer. And so that's what we have to do. And so, when you're starting out like we were, we're still young in this game and we're learning and we're grinding and we're working hard on this. But, every time you learn something, try to implement it, see what happens, gain feedback and improve. So,
Yep. And don't get discouraged if you get that feedback and it's not what you thought it was because again, what whenever we did all of this, it seemed like the best ideas to us and we thought this was the right move and as we gotten feedback and as we've taken a step back from it, we realized, okay, maybe this wasn't the right direction to go and but that's how you keep getting better. So always listen to, keep reviewing your what you've built to make sure that it's one, it's still up to date, and two, to make sure that it's still useful. So
yeah.
yep, that's all I got, Ty.
All right. Well, last word of information. You're only one idea away, one product away from changing your life forever. So, the longer you delay stuff, the longer you don't do stuff, that's one less day, one more day from you reaching your goal. So, take initiative now, make changes now, seek the bad feedback now because the earlier and the sooner you do it, the sooner you are to changing your life. All
What's the
right.
most important? What's the most important resource, Ty?
Time. All right. Well, now I got to go into that, right? So time. All right. You can unshare the screen because I got to get up close with them, Carl.
Mm, okay. Preach.
All right, Carlin. So ask me the question again.
What is the most important resource?
The most important resource for human beings is time. So if someone commits a crime, whether that's robbery, murder, whatever, what do they take away? Do they take away their wallet? Do they take away their car? No. What do they take away their time? You serve
They take.
time. And
Hmm.
that's the most valuable resource. And when you're building a business and it takes time, right? But when you're working a job, me and Carlin are working a job now, full time, and it takes time. So when we're working our job, we're selling our valuable time for a little bit of money. And so what we're working on now takes time, but it's trying to break the cycle of time. When you have a business, a successful business that brings in thousands, millions of dollars a month, you actually gain more time because you're not using your time to work and do things that, don't push the needle forward. And so that's what we're working on. We're inspired, we're grinding. We hope that you're also doing this journey to build a better life for you and your family. So, all right. Well, we'll see you in the next episode. Carlin, what are we doing in the next episode? Since you are the IT person, Carlin.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot in store. So we went through kind of our own website, but how did we get started with our website? How did we go about building the website? Like how much does it cost? What platforms are out there? What resources to use? So we'll dive in a lot into the website creation process, and hopefully that will help you if you're wondering, hey, how in the world do you build a whole website? It is not as difficult as you think, and we'll dive into that in the next episode. So make sure you stay tuned and make sure that you subscribe.
Subscribe and like because we're giving the rated R
Free knowledge,
version
free
of this.
game.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you until next time.
All right. Take it easy, everyone.